How's it going, all you sexy motherfuckers? It's your boy, Jordan Cino here, back with another cringy-ass video on the dark web. And in today's video, yeah, Sony fanboys, you guessed it, you read the title, today's video is about KingThrash again. Because he's had quite a few L takes recently, and honestly, I was planning to make this video before I made the last one. However, I thought the last one was more relevant, considering it was newer, so I decided to make that one first, but now we can look at this one, which is titled Salty Xbots Want One and Done Games Now. Now, I really don't know what to tell you about this video. It's basically just a fucking meltdown with a bunch of shitty points that make no sense. Look, it's a KingThrash video. All of that is kind of a given at this point. I really don't think that anyone here doesn't know what to expect, so without further ado, let's just get straight into it.
These have the audacity to be mad at companies that want to make money.
Man, it's almost like they're okay with a company wanting to make money until the decision that makes money doesn't suit them. You know, kinda like how Sony fanboys are okay with Sony wanting to make money until Sony games start coming to PC. Then making money is no good. Also, I just hate how he pronounces it, audacity. That's not even how Americans are supposed to fucking pronounce it. It's audacity, there's no R!
You spent years, 365 days.
Wow. Shit, that came as a surprise to me. KingThrash knows how many days are in a year. Holy fuck.
Like 7 years in a row with some dumb shit. Talking about Gamepass.
Gamepass came out in 2017, that's not 7 years ago. That's 5. And here I was thinking that KingThrash might have learned some basic math.
And we've been telling you that two things are gonna happen. One, the quality of your games will go down. And that's happened.
Let me just say, Xbox games have definitely not declined in quality since Game Pass. I mean, I'd really like to know what Xbox game series decreased in quality since Game Pass, since, you know, two of their big franchises, Halo and Forza, definitely fucking didn't decrease in quality. Mainly considering Halo Infinite was a pretty big improvement from Halo 5, and Forza Horizon 5 was just fucking beautiful.
First party, third party, whatever. They're gonna go down.
I really gotta wonder how the quality of third-party games would go down on Game Pass. To an extent, I can understand trying to reason that first-party games would, even though it's still complete bullshit, but how would this affect third-party developers, considering Microsoft literally pays them so that they can have their games on the service? Like, wouldn't that just give them more money?
You seen your show.
Yeah, and a lot of the games in the Xbox Showcase actually looked really good. Although I myself am not personally hyped for every single one. I mean, then again, the man is probably still salty that the Persona games got announced for PC and Xbox.
When I say your show, I definitely mean your show, because Xbox now belongs to niggas like you.
I don't even own an Xbox.
Don't pretend that you ain't seen that Obsidian game. That shit wasn't even 2D. That shit was made out, it was like pixel paper. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, I actually had to Google the game that he's talking about, and here it is. It's called Pentiment, which is only one game from the showcase. Which, A, doesn't define the entire showcase, and B, it doesn't even look like that bad of a game. Like, it's just the art style, which he seems to have a problem with. You don't have to like the art style, but I think the reason he doesn't like it is because he's comparing it too much to a Sony game, which, you know, I don't know if you could tell, but they aren't exactly trying to make the game comparable to a Sony game. Like, I think this should just really go to show you that fanboys can't look at games past graphics.
This was laying in a bed fully clothed. Do you understand? That fucking game, I done lost my mind in a horrid way, my nigga, and so did you.
My guy, he was wearing pajamas. The fuck is wrong with wearing pajamas in a game? Oh my god. It just goes to show you that Sony fanboys will try to find the most trivial reasons to hate on a game that isn't a PlayStation game. Like, I'm pretty sure KingThrash is the same dude that was hating on Halo Infinite because of a glitch with one of the plants.
Gamepass day and date. That was supposed to be the hype. All them games for children.
You've spoken about one game, presented in a 1-minute trailer, in a 4-hour showcase. And your reason for hating it was that the dude wears pajamas. The fuck you talking about?
Because you stupid ass feel as though because Microsoft is rich, they're gonna pay for your gaming experience.
No, we all understand that video games aren't free, and that someone has to pay for them. Otherwise, Game Pass would be free. But it isn't. It's $10 a month.
So many of you fuckers, it's free on Game Pass. No, it's not free on Game Pass because Game Pass isn't free.
And nobody thinks that Game Pass is free. Like, I really don't understand the point here. Like, yeah, we're all aware that Microsoft need money to run their service, and that developers need money to make their games.
Y'all motherfuckers barely want to pay for that.
No, I will gladly pay $10 a month for Game Pass, simply because of the value that it offers me.
Y'all for the $1 deal and create a new account and use that other $1 deal and keep doing it and keep doing it.
Yeah, I think there are very few people on Earth who are willing to spend that much time creating new accounts just so that they can pay $9 less for Game Pass.
You keep not supporting it. But on top of that, it's already gonna lose quality because these are not making money off of it.
No, Microsoft have said on multiple occasions that Game Pass is very sustainable, and that it increases game sales, which, you know, makes them more money. So, yeah, I don't think they're at a loss for Game Pass.
But it gets worse. Because after the show that Microsoft showed, right? Sony showed a little ass show for their fucking state of play, right? It was what, 30 minutes? Y'all spent 95 minutes of disappointment. And then Square Enix had a 15-minute show. And y'all mad at Square for not putting their games on Xbox?
Yeah, I don't really see the issue here. People just want to play Square Enix games on Xbox. Like, it has nothing to do with Game Pass or the Xbox showcase. People just want to play Final Fantasy VII on their Xbox.
You, the same who say, haha, I'm not paying for this.
Wait, but didn't he say that they're still paying for Game Pass? So wouldn't that mean that it doesn't matter whether or not people say that they're not paying for games, because they're still paying the developers by paying for Game Pass? Seems a little contradictory.
You, who are saying, I'm gonna wait for this to go to Game Pass. You, who don't buy shit to begin with, the stats are there.
And the stats support exactly the opposite of what you're saying, considering Game Pass is shown to increase game sales. And as well, Microsoft have reportedly paid hundreds of millions of dollars to developers on their platform. Do you want to know where that money would have come from? People buying games on Xbox and paying for Game Pass.
You, who say you don't like Japanese games. You, who say you don't like movie-type games. You, who say you don't like one-and-done games. You, yes, you.
I mean, dude, people just want to play a video game. It really isn't that deep. I think you need to calm down, my dude. You know, maybe take some chill pills. Go hug that Jim Ryan body pillow a bit, and then come back to it.
You, who said that Bethesda is making the best RPGs available.
Okay, I sure as shit have never said that in my entire life.
You have the fucking nerve to be mad at Square Enix for skipping out on you fuckers, for people who actually love, enjoy, and pay for their games.
No, they're not skipping out on Xbox for people who enjoy their games. They're just skipping out on Xbox. Like, you realize that they can deliver their game to Xbox, still have it be profitable, and deliver it to PlayStation as well at the same time. But you do realize the reason it isn't on Xbox isn't because they don't think anyone will buy it. It's because there's an exclusivity contract with Sony.
I've been told you that you need to support these developers or they just won't show the fuck up.
And they do support the developers, even with Game Pass. Game Pass supports the developers. Like, the thing people take an issue with this decision is that there's literally no reason for it to not be on Xbox other than Sony pays them not to put it on Xbox.
I guarantee you if Xbox was actually selling and actually having people actually buying games on the motherfucker, then you would have Final Fantasy. They are willing to give it to PC fuck first and then It's pirate shit.
Oh my god, of course he's using the PC gamers pirate shit argument. I wonder if he realizes that piracy on PC literally doesn't affect the developers in any way, because the people who pirate games on PC had no intention of buying them in the first place.
They're willing, just like the rest of these third-party developers are willing, to put their games on PC before an Xbox.
I mean, what other third-party developers that make multi-platform games aren't putting their games on Xbox? Like, the only reason Square Enix aren't is because of exclusivity contracts. Although, oddly enough, probably should have mentioned this earlier, but the only games Square Enix aren't putting on Xbox are Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy XVI.
You think them didn't notice that you didn't even play Octopath Traveler?
Alright, as far as I can tell from a few Google searches, there's really nothing to indicate that Octopath Traveler did or didn't sell well on Xbox.
Octopath not even on PlayStation.
Wait, so by your own logic, wouldn't that mean that PlayStation gamers aren't supporting the developers, since Square Enix haven't put Octopath Traveler on PlayStation?
Hey, enjoy Crisis Core. That's another test for you fuckers, and I'ma watch you not even buy it.
I mean, you'll never know until the game releases. Although, let's just face it, him and all the other Sony fanboys out there probably want the game to sell poorly on Xbox. You know, even though they care about the developer so much. Because let's just be real here, they don't give a fuck about the developer. Okay, they just want ammunition for their shitty 60-page Reddit arguments. Anyway, I kinda wanted to make this video a bit longer, but sadly the rest of his video is just a complete meltdown, which also happens to have copyrighted music, and I kinda don't fancy getting a copyright claim just to show one of KingThrash's meltdowns, so that's gonna be the end of today's video. If you did enjoy, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, why not subscribe? Turn on those post notifications. Follow me on Twitter, @JordanCSNo. Subscribe to the second channel, JordanCS2. Links to both of those will be down in the description. Please don't send any hate over to KingThrash, it's really unneeded. But, that's all for today. So until the next one, I don't know. Go play CSGO or something.